So here in Sideline, we're going to have the person with an opportunity for us to work on the side channel, primarily the gallbladder meridian. So we were working on that yesterday in the lower body, mostly through the hip and the iliotibial band peroneals and into the foot. And here today we're just going to pick up on the origin of it. And if you feel on the outer canthus, this shape here of your eye, press like a button, and you'll feel an indentation. Okay, that's a point on the gallbladder meridian, and they use that a lot for clearing your mind. You know, just allow the energy to dissipate. So, and you know how many times you see people, you know, like, oh, you know, so that's self-healing on gallbladder meridian. And then the meridian itself zigzags, like it's really thinking about all its options. It's not really one directional. It's going back and forth and back and forth. And then it comes to the top of the shoulder and then in front of the shoulder and down of the torso. And because of its deep connection with the mind as far as its location and the effect of it on our thought process, a lot of energy gets stuck in here big time, you know, because we take so much in, you know, we just can't process it a lot of times, or else we're stuck in some quandary as far as what to do. You know, it's the decision-making process that the gallbladder also deals with. So if you're oscillating on particular points in your life, or not maybe really even knowing what, a lot of times that can get effective. So today we're just going to begin with some nice, when we get to the gallbladder, just doing some nice loving circular in the hair kind of gallbladder work. The temporalis is so key for relaxing the person. I mean, it puts a grip on your brain pan, you know. So, you know, a little time spent here, and particularly because we study anatomy, we know that tendon comes right down here, you know, as it goes behind a zygomatic arch. Right? So we really apply a little anatomy, also with the meridian knowledge. So we have like an integrated experience. And we're just going to do some palmar compression.
Squeezing the brain.
Sorry, squeezing the brain. Because you know, sometimes you get insane up in there. So after tracing the meridian, it comes up underneath the occipital ridge. So to allow yourself to apply some nice digital compression, and you want to make sure that you use the mastoid process and you're behind it, right? So you're up underneath, and you'll feel some nice concavity here, a little dip. Palpation here. The neck. Nice stretch of the neck, so the meridians, triple warmer gallbladder, which we'll find out when we start tracing, come right through there. Stomach meridian in front of the SCM. And all the nonsense we usually carry around in our head. My fingers are just sinking into soft tissue now as I add some rotation. Using my body momentum, right? Hands on either side of scapula so that you can do some nice rotation. And I'm just going to let the shoulder fall forward so that the vertebral border of the scapula is exposed more. I'm just going to hook my fingers up under here and lean back. Come, look at this. So here's the vertebral border of the scapula, right? And my leg is not only bracing him, but also providing a platform for the back of my hand, so it's supported position. See how it comes right on here? And I want to inhale, and then on the exhale, I'm just going to shift my weight. So it's not muscling, it's just my weight shifting. Yeah, underneath the scap. Just like that. Hooked up underneath there. Mucho bueno. So when you come down and you think about the meridian location here, you also have to allow yourself to think about the muscle too. Right? You want to use your muscular anatomy to help open up the area. When you open up the area, the blood and the energy flow optimally. So, it's integrated work. This is, the emphasis here for this type that we're presenting. Integrated work. So when you learn the meridian location and then add it with the anatomy, that's wonderful. And I'll just end this brief segment here with a little stretch. So we worked up here. Now we start to stretch here. And I'm going to lift up, bracing here. And I'm bringing the arm straight up and then overhead, because what I want to do is stretch the pec minor. Because you need to come up in that angle to get the pec minor. Because if you're down too low, you're not stretching it, because the pec minor comes up at like a 45-degree angle to the coracoid process. So you want to replicate that. And then we're just going to end like this. So put your hand back your head. We just need a fan. Okay, thank you.